continue. What?
The folder on the table told a grim tale.
Oh, it scared me.
The mercenaries were running a tight operation, paperwork and all.
Merchandise missing again. A chemist had tried to smuggle it out for his own private party. Locked him up in cell B7 in D6's old test facility to wait for proper processing.
I was close enough to hear the secrets, just beyond the next doorway.
Save here. It's going down. Nope, it's not. Come on. Whew. I didn't do it on purpose. What was that? Okay, safe here.
monitor showed me the way.
Check out the monitor.
Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant. Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant. Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant. Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant.
Glitch.
Processing diagrams fill the control room screens, all but one. An elevator titled D6 on one of the screens, somewhere onwards, past rows of ovens, in the core of the plant.
And F5. That ain't all of them. I know there's more. Like one hiding in here. What sucked? Oh. Well, I thought there'd be one hiding in there since that's the best hiding spot in the game. Alright, 5 this, and may are
Acknowledged. Target control destroyed. Repeat, other controls have been destroyed. Obstacle in place.
save here. Get the machine gun. ride sucks. Okay. Guess I'm probably gonna have to go back there as well.
I had taken on the role of the mythic detective, Bogart as Marlowe, or as Sam Spade going after the Maltese Falcon to unravel all the mysteries. Following a path of clues to that final revelation, even if it would take me down to the cold, cavernous depths of a grave.
You can't do this! My men are still inside!
Do you have any idea why this is called Operation Deadeyes?
I think he's dead already.
Let's do it.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Evacuate the complex
We've got
immediately.
company.
Repeat. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
I had seen the logo on the floor before. There was an old army bunker under the steel mill. I knew the military plaque on the floor. I had seen 1,000 variations of the insignia on crumbling brick walls everywhere in the city. The sword replaced by a syringe. Project Valhalla, V for Valkyr, V for Valhalla. All of a sudden it read like a crackpot conspiracy theory.
Okay, save here.
Abort! Abort! The self-destruction sequence! Go! Abort! Abort! The self-destruction sequence!
Let me try this again.
Abort! Abort! The self-destruction sequence is...
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Like everything else in the Valkyr case, the door code was a mystery to me. The chemist had been using the workstation when he died. The half-life of the lab rat had ended online, his password blinking on the screen. 665, the neighbor of the beast.
Decontamination in progress. Decontamination completed. Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Oh, don't think you can play me like that. Keep the machine gun on hand.
Hey! In here! Hey! Get me out of here! I'm in this... Thanks. I thought I was gonna die in there for sure.
I need you to get me through the decontamination chamber airlock.
You're crazy! No way! The place is blowing up for crying
Christ's sakes.
Either that or back to the cell. Your choice.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
Are you mad? Move it. I don't want to die here.
Inside.
Ah! Are you mad? Move it. I don't want to die here.
Shut up.
Hurry up, for Christ's sakes. It's gonna blow. Ah! We're dead!
No!
Ah! Hey! Thanks. I thought I was gonna die in there for sure.
I need you to get me through the decontamination chamber airlock.
You're crazy! No way! The place is blowing up, for Christ's sakes!
Either that or back to the cell. Your choice.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Good.
Attention all personnel. The self-destruction sequence has been initiated. Proceed to the nearest exit immediately.
We're dead! We're dead! Get in! I'll punch you through.
Decontamination in progress.
Bad.
Decontamination complete.
I was caught in the middle of the deadly web that was the Valkyr case. I was caught in the middle of the deadly web that was the Valkyr case. I was caught in the middle of the deadly web that was the Valkyr case. One of the lab terminals.
Top secret. Project Valhalla. U.S. Army. Yggdrasil Network. Valhalla, the otherworldly place in Norse mythology where the bravest heroes spent their afterlife feasting and fighting forever, their wounds miraculously healed night after night. Valkyr, the maidens who chose the most courageous Viking warriors and carried them to Valhalla. 1991. The research objective is to create a chemical substance to enhance the stamina and morale of infantry troops. 1995. Results unsatisfactory. Project cancelled.
Someone had decided to continue the sick experiment unauthorized.
Project compromised. Data leak. Fix the damage by any means necessary. Security clearance red. Authorized by the project lead. Field test. Double the dosage for all the remaining test subjects. Observe and record the subject's behavior in an urban setting.
The drop-off point was my old address in New Jersey. The file dated 3 years ago. Just when you thought you had reached the deepest depths of horror, it suddenly got worse. How to turn off that small voice inside your head that started to whisper that you should be glad that now, if not before, your revenge was justifiable on any conceivable moral scale. That small voice proved, beyond any doubt, that I was damned. The project logo on the screen, the dagger-heeled woman had come and gone a long time ago.
Oh, come on!
I was caught in the middle of the deadly web that was the Valkyrie. One of the lab terminals had the project logo on the screen.
You already know what happens.
The dagger-heeled woman had come and gone a long time ago. There was nothing more for me here. The bunker's name was acting as a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Can you save here? So, the crazy lady drugged the patients. They went rampant at Payne's neighborhood. I think that's what I'm getting at. And this was a canceled project.
Self-destruction imminent. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22,
pieced together a jigsaw, and the final picture is you finishing that same puzzle. A mad, green-eyed killer standing behind you. An urban legend come true. The Project Valhalla test subjects had been the mad junkies who had murdered my loved ones. The rest was simple body count math. It all pointed to her. Ms. Valkyr. The factory went up in a fiery inferno behind me. All my leads were dead, turned to smoke and dust. I had lost my way. I hadn't slept in a million years. I felt thin as death. I've been living on an endless supply of week-old donuts. They were fuel for this crazy furnace inside my head. I couldn't remember when I had last seen the sun. I was on a permanent graveyard shift. When the darkness fell, New York City became something else, any old Sinatra song notwithstanding. Bad things happened in the night, on the streets of that other city, Noir York City. I was in an all-night diner, downing cup after cup of coffee that tasted like engine oil, when a new message from BB got me back on the killer track.
What the hell happened at Roscoe Street? Maxie, I'm going out on a limb here. We need to talk this through, come up with a plan. 2:30 a.m., the Choir Communications Garage.
The more I thought about Alex's murder and the frame-up, the more it felt like an inside job. I should have seen it coming. BB had sold me out, and now he wanted to finish what he'd started. The garage was dead. BB showed up in his tailor-made suit, gold watch, and cufflinks to match, all way beyond a cop's pay.
Maxie.
Oozing suave charm, he was guilty as hell. What the hell does BB stand for anyway? Backstabbing bastard?
Come on, don't be like that. Have a cigar.
I don't smoke.
Maxie, you have no idea how big this is. It's huge. You have no idea.
I think I do. You're a bribe-taking bent cop who sold out his partner. Those mobsters in the subway were a dead giveaway. Hard to miss. Bet it was exactly like this with Alex. Up close and personal.
You can't win this one, Max.
No, but I can make damn sure none of you do either. BB turned out to be another cardboard cutout bad guy. A bad cop on the take, a cowardly right-hand man fleeing from the scene, leaving his paid thugs to do his dirty work.
I didn't think it'd be BB. But as soon as I saw those glasses, I was like, oh, it was him.
Thugs to do his dirty work.
I wasn't trying to do that. Come on.
Thugs to do his dirty work. 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 Thugs to do his dirty work.
Omemo Shinderu. Best to have the health up to his legs. this door's open, so there's save. Don't wear it out. I kind of wish there was like environmental damage like in the Matrix. That'd be pretty cool.
Reports of a fire at the Punchinello Manor in Westchester. The manor is the home of Angelo Punchinello, the alleged head of the Punchinello crime family. The police are now saying, contrary to their earlier statements, that Max Payne is still alive and at large. He continues his vendetta against the Mafia, of which this last act of arson is attributed to.
I had no recollection of setting any fires, but I did remember the flames.
Oh, is that what I think I see over there? Let us save this game, because I'm gonna keep my painkillers. Oh, so it was ammo for shotgun? Weak. What? Okay, this is what I hate. Bad guys can do one shot at you when it comes to a shotgun. How tall is this thing? You know? Shh. Alright, save here.
you are. You know, I really hate people who refuse to see the inevitable. Refuse to do the smart thing. No, I must do the right thing. I blame you.
You blame me for what? You're dead.
The payphone started to ring. Yeah.
Thanks, Payne.
Whatever does it for you.
This is Alfred Woden. I can give you the name of your enemy. Come to the Asgard building presently. We are expecting you.
Woden was waiting for me on the steps of the old building.
Mr. Payne, let's go inside. The others are anxious to begin.
The others?
Despite the general misconception, this building actually predates the City Hall by 2 years, thus being the oldest municipal building still in use here at the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge.
No kidding. The old man played tour guide as he led me through a dark, domed hall. The answers I was after loomed large ahead.
Mr. Payne, I would like to introduce you to my colleagues in what we call the Inner Circle.
You've been watching too much X-Files.
You have seen the files on Project Valhalla. We can fill the gaps, provide you with the information missing from those files. We were all involved in the early stages of the project during the Gulf War.
What's the catch?
We would very much like to blow this thing wide open, but our hands are tied. Her name is Nicole Horn. She was the key figure in Project Valhalla. When the funding was discontinued, she simply refused to quit. She knew exactly what she had in her hands. Nicole Horn is the president of Acer Corporation. She has more than half the city in her pocket. This must be kept under wraps. If you try to go public with this, we will deny any knowledge. We need you to take her out. Afterwards, we can protect you. Make all the charges go away.
That was the cue for the killer suits to kick in the doors and swarm inside. It was an impressive floor show, but I decided to leave early anyway. It was only a one-story fall. Lucky me.
Okay. Still got my painkillers.
Acknowledged. Target escaped. Last confirmed location, the inner courtyard. Search and destroy.
I'm gonna die.
One of the monitors showed what was left of the inner circle. On screen, the so-called corpse of Alfred Woden stood up, miraculously waking from his dirt nap, looking smug among his dead pals. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I didn't know how he'd pulled it off, but it was a pretty slick way to get out of all his promises. Most of what he had said fit too well to be a load of crap. One of the monitors showed what was left of the inner circle. One of the monitors showed what was left of the inner circle.
I think there was actually two of them. Can't wait till the house goes down. Wait till the house goes down. Take that safe again.
And what is your answer to those saying that he is actually providing a service long overdue to the city?
This crusade nonsense has gone too far. He's out of control. It must stop. He will be stopped.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the New York City Police Department.
Good luck.
A videotape lay on the desk. Woden had left me a present.
Save here. Watch the tape.
Nothing seems to stop Acer Corporation's phenomenal victory march. Incredibly, the stocks are still rocketing. Worried experts already see a danger in the company's success. Some have gone as far as to say that Acer Corporation is about to become an even bigger monopoly than Microsoft ever was.
Oh, they blurred out, they bleeped out Microsoft.
Woden had taken care of my mission preps with military precision. The critical areas in the Acer Corporation headquarters blueprints were circled in red. The president's office was at the top of the building, right below her penthouse suite. The elevators were controlled by a security computer, part of the mainframe located underground below the building. The high-rise was sealed as tight as a sci-fi fortress.
Well, of course her penthouse would be up there.
Copy. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. A hero's end. Going...
What the hell? Hold it! Hey, yeah!
Moving to the danger area. Go, go, go!
Alright. Save here. Get more of the ammo I need for the Colt.
The best movie ending ever? Gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. A hero's end. Gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. A hero's end.
Hold it! What the hell? Hold it! Yeah!
I had dreamed of revenge. Those dreams were always nightmares, of coming close and then failing. Now I was close. I had a name to guide me, Nicole Horn. I had nothing to lose.